The wind howled, trees swayed, their branches looked like spooky fingers. Deep in the woods, something stirred.
I'm lost.
Every shadow seemed to whisper, every rustle of leaves made him jump. Duck missed his cozy pond. He wished he never left. Why did he listen to Chameleon? The woods grew darker. The air felt cold. Duck shivered. He was in danger. He knew it. Duck was clumsy and anxious. He hated surprises. He liked his routine: eat, sleep, swim. Chameleon had changed that. Chameleon was a creature of disguise. He blended into the shadows, always watching, always waiting. He craved adventure. They were an unlikely pair, brought together by chance.
Chameleon saved me from that hungry fox. I promised him a reward.
Now they were searching for a legendary treasure, a treasure marked on a map that promised danger. Duck found the map in an old book. It belonged to his great-great-grandfather, a famous explorer, or so the story went. The map was faded and worn, marked with strange symbols, and a big red X, the treasure, buried deep in the woods.
This is fascinating, a good mystery and the promise of treasure.
He convinced Duck to join him. Duck was hesitant, but Chameleon could be persuasive, and Duck owed him a favor. So they set off into the woods. The forest seemed to close in around them. The trees grew taller, their branches intertwined, blocking out the sun. Strange sounds filled the air, whispers carried on the wind, leaves crunching under unseen feet.
Do you hear that?
Duck whispered, his voice trembling.
I think someone's following us.
Chameleon was alert. His eyes darted back and forth, scanning the shadows. He sensed they were being watched. The Cave of Secrets. The map led them to a cave, hidden behind a curtain of vines. A dank, musty smell wafted from within. Duck hesitated.
The treasure must be inside.
Chameleon pushed the vines aside, his eyes glinting with excitement. Duck reluctantly followed. The cave was dark and damp, the air was heavy, making it hard to breathe. They stumbled over rocks, their eyes struggling to adjust. Then they saw it, a faint glow emanating from deep within. The Guardian's riddle. They reached a chamber. In the center stood a pedestal. Upon it a glowing orb that pulsed with an eerie light. Suddenly a voice boomed through the chamber, echoing off the walls. It was deep and gravelly.
Who dares disturb me?
A shadowy figure emerged from the darkness, tall and menacing, its eyes glowing like hot coals. The Cave Guardian.
Answer my riddle, and the treasure shall be yours. Fail, and you shall join my collection.
Their hearts pounded like drums in the suffocating silence.
My mind raced. I'm terrible at riddles.
Chameleon, however, was quick-witted. He stepped forward.
With a sly grin, Chameleon answered the riddle.
The Guardian roared in fury. It had been outsmarted. The cave shook, rocks tumbled from the ceiling, but the Guardian blocked their path. Thinking quickly, Chameleon used his camouflage. He blended into the shadows, confusing the Guardian. They made their escape. S1. Media. Animals running towards cave entrance. Characters running in a forest. Close-up of animals escaping. We have to escape, and fast. They emerged from the cave, gasping for air. Safe, for now. But the treasure was still inside, guarded by the creature.
We have to go back. I can't let that grumpy guardian keep what's mine.
Chameleon hesitated. He wanted the treasure too, but he didn't want to face the Guardian again. Then he had an idea.
I'll distract the Guardian, you grab the treasure.
As Duck went back in, Chameleon slipped away. Duck re-entered the chamber. The Guardian was waiting. Duck knew he couldn't defeat it, so he did something unexpected. He talked to it.
I told the guardian my fears, my regrets, my hopes. I spoke from the heart.
The Guardian listened. Its expression softened. It had been a long time since it had heard a kind word. Duck learned the Guardian was lonely, trapped. It only wanted someone to talk to. They formed an unlikely bond. The Guardian led Duck to the treasure. It wasn't gold or jewels, but something far more valuable. A book of stories. The Guardian had been guarding these stories for centuries, waiting for someone worthy to share them with. Someone like Duck.
I realized the treasure wasn't the point. The real treasure was the adventure, the friendship, the courage I found within.
He left the cave a changed Duck. He learned that true treasure lies in unexpected places, and sometimes it finds you.